Hi, I'm Philip from Optimised Lab, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to manage your demographics targeting in Google Ads. I'm going to be talking about how to review the performance of different demographics, so things like the age, the gender of the people who are viewing and clicking on your ads, and I'm going to show you how to adjust your targeting accordingly. So to view the data of your demographics within your campaign, you're going to navigate over to this section on the left, demographics, click that, and then you have a selection of the different demographics. So you've got age, gender, and you've also got household income. So the ones we're going to look at are age and gender, because household income is typically only available in countries like the United States, where they have a lot of data on people's household income. So let's take a look at age first. So you can see straight away that we can see a bar chart here, which gives us an indication of how each age group is performing within our campaign, looking at a particular date range. So this date range is of this month. So you can look at conversion rate, you can look at clicks, so you can see where the clicks coming from. You can look at conversions, so you can see where are we generating most of our conversions from. And you can also take a look at the cost per conversion. So you can take a look at all of these different metrics and compare how different age groups are performing within your campaign. Now you notice that there's no data for 18 to 24 and 25 to 34 on the left here. And the reason is that for this particular campaign, for this client, we have excluded those age groups. So if a person is within those age brackets, they won't be able to see one of our ads. We've excluded those age groups because those age groups are not part of this particular account's target market. People from that age group really are not going to be the type of people yet who are going to be purchasing this product. So in order to do that for your business, to exclude any age groups that you feel are not part of your target market, you can save money by excluding them, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, that people from aged 55 and 65 plus were really not part of your target market. They're not going to buy your product. They might be searching for your product, perhaps for research. There could be any reason, but they're not looking to purchase your product. So what we're going to do is click apply. We're going to look at those groups, and then what we're going to do is highlight all of them on the left, and we're going to click exclude from ad group, and that would block all of those age groups. Now you notice that we have to exclude at ad group level. We can't exclude at the campaign level. But that does give you the opportunity, if you would like to exclude those age groups from only a certain number of ad groups. So if you have some ad groups that are for one product and some ad groups that are for another product, then you can adjust the demographics targeting according to the ad group, rather than just bulk do it at the campaign level. So that's one thing that can be useful and can be important to note. For this campaign, however, it's the same product being sold throughout the entire campaign, so we're doing everything for all of the ad groups. Now, you'll notice that there is a bar on the right hand side which is unknown. And the reason for that is that Google doesn't have demographics data about every single person who uses the search engine. Some people could be using a public computer. They are not logged into their Google account. And if a person's not logged into their Google account, then Google doesn't know their age or their gender. It might not really know anything about them, because Google gets people's personal information from the information they volunteered within their Google account. So without that, those people are going to fall into the unknown category. And that's something that we have to accept in marketing. We won't know absolutely everything about everyone. So what we've done with age, you can do the exact same thing with gender. So you can review how different genders, male or female, perform. So we can see here that most of our traffic for this particular client is coming from the male audience. And if we take a look at conversions, again, we can see most of our conversions are coming from the male audience, and we can take a look at the cost per conversion. And what we can see here actually is quite interesting, and that is that the cost per conversion for male versus female is actually very equal. So once people come onto the website, they are converting at a similar price. Now, one thing you can do which can be useful is you can add bid modifiers. And if you're using an automated bidding strategy, this is not so important because a lot of those bid modifications are going to be done by Google's system. The smart bidding strategy is going to be adjusting those bids for every single auction based on the calculated probability of a conversion occurring. However, it can still be useful to add in bid modifiers. And if you are using a manual CPC campaign, then you definitely want to be using bid modifiers. So if we take a look at the cost per conversion here, we can see it's very high for this 55 to 64 group. Now, for this client, this is over a short time span, so we're going to see a lot of variance here, but I'm just using this as an example. So we can see here that the cost per conversion is £45. It's double, or more than double what it is for every single other group. So what we can do here is we can go ahead and add a bid adjustment. So we can reduce the bids for this particular group. And by reducing those bids, we're going to help to lower that average cost per conversion. Because with lower bids, we're going to be saving money on each conversion. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to filter for 55 to 64-year-olds, and we're going to click apply. Then we're going to highlight all of the ad groups, and we're going to click edit. And then we're going to click change max cost per click bids, and we're going to add here to decrease bids, and just for the sake of argument, we're going to put in 50%. So that should help to lower the cost per conversion by 50%. And you can click preview here just to see what change this is actually going to make. So in this current preview, no changes. You may see a different number. Well, I think if we did click apply here, it would go ahead and add that bid reduction of 50%. So if you click apply, it's going to add that bid reduction, and then that should help to reduce your CPA for that group. And this is one way you can make optimizations after looking at the demographics data. And you can get a good idea of what audience are you targeting and how well does this match your target market. And it can teach you things about your target market because you're seeing who is searching for your product related keywords. So I hope this video has been informative and useful and will help you to optimize and manage your Google Ads campaigns. If you would like any additional tips and strategies, then feel free to subscribe for more content. And if you liked the video, then please give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And thanks for watching.